Okay, so here we are for round two, and we're up against David Goldfarb, my World Magic Cup teammate. We're up against this face. How could you beat that face? Well, we're going to. This hand seems good. Ancestral into Leak. He's in chat, he's saying I'm his favorite Magic player. And I'm unbeatable. And that he also lost to LSV, who's streaming. And that now he's gonna lose to me. Which is sad. Really? How lucky. Okay. Alright. I don't think we're... maybe I should have colonnaded so I could path that. He says, I can't win this matchup. You can concede to make me look good. I think I'm okay not conceding. Alright. If he flips thing in the ice... What is this deck? What it even is? Is it mono blue turns? Of some sort? Okay, you just got a bunch of islands. Well, this isn't good because we can't stop Ancestral. I think we just let it resolve though. Interesting. We're both getting our things resolved. So I could path this now, which means I don't have to discard, which is pretty good. And even if it does flip, well, first of all, we can also double bolt it. Also, I still have to discard one card. Let's go ahead and bolt. Still haven't drawn a creature. Ancestral probably have a better chance of stopping this next time, especially with Remand. He's actually pretty low. Could just be some sort of Splinter Twin deck. So I don't really want to waste all my burn in case it is. Okay. Snapcaster. Probably want to spell snare that. I'm fine trading resources right now. I think nice. Okay, another remand is excellent for dealing with Ancestral. Ooh, and a Spell Queller. That's pretty good right now, too. So we're able to double remand and Cryptic. Or Mana Leak. Dark Dwellers. Alright, well, we can Mana Leak it, so we will. Hitting with Colonnade doesn't seem terrible, but letting a Dark Dweller's resolve would be disaster. So we're gonna be able to peek first. I mean, it could be Blood Moon as well, but I mean, he hasn't drawn a Blood Moon, but that would explain all the islands and all of this, I suppose. So Bolt, Harvest Fire, Harvest Pyre. I mean, I think this is Blood Moon. So we should probably fetch up Plains. Or actually, I should have left that untapped. I might just spell Quello. I'll just let that happen. I should have made a token though. Alright, so we should have enough resources to stop this ancestral pretty easily. Another blood moon is a bit more of an issue. What I could do is path my own spell Queller with the ability on the stack. Which I think what I'm going to do. And then it'll just be exiled forever, because this is... strange interaction. Alright, that's actually pretty sweet. Just like 2 Snapcasters is pretty sweet. So electrolyze. I think we're just gonna either cryptic that or spell snare it. Spell snare it, and then cryptic, save cryptic. Because we know he has another anger, so stopping it isn't a huge concern. Harvest Pyre, anger in hand. Kind of want to get aggressive now because we're very close to lethal. Should be able to win before this ancestral pops. Okay, spell Queller's good. I think that means we'll just attack with... I guess we can't attack with 2 colonnades, but... leave up Helix spell Queller. This gets Harvest Pyred. and bolted. Moreland Hunt doing good work. That should be lethal now. We're gonna do this, even though, well, I thought we would get Harvest Pirate in response, but well, now we have just lethal. Alright, so these are great against Blood Moon. This should be a hard matchup, in theory. So we need to deal with Thing in the Ice. Do we just want explosives for that, and it can get Blood Moon as well? It seems better than Path. Although we can Path our own guys. But that shouldn't come up all that much. I think this is fine. Okay. Not amazing. I mean, it was nice we had turn 1 Ancestral, since our deck only has one. This could just be over to Turn 3 Blood Moon. We're definitely gonna bluff that we have a counter here, though. And Spell Snare is an option. Yes. Reveler not looking good against Relic. Can Queller or Clique, though. Question is, I think I have to Clique myself. Just because my hand is not good. Like, we could try and Clique to stop this Ancestral, but it's just so unlikely that only Spell Queller is going to stop it. Alright. I think we still have to just go for the Spell Queller and pray. But pretty much anything gets us. Is it charm? Does not, though. I mean, I could play this on 1 to blow up Relic, but blowing up Relic doesn't even actually do anything right now, so I'm probably just casting 2 Snapcasters. Top, bottom. So presumably some sort of answer to Spell Queller. Now I can blow up Relic. Top, bottom. Still think I go for this. Just because aggression is the best thing I have going for me, and I can activate Colonnade if I draw land. Not that land. Can almost just hard cast Bedlam Reveler. So this is probably going to be a painful turn. Harvest Pyre. No Blood Moon this turn, at least. No Red Source this turn. Which means we can hit with Colonnade. Still haven't even found a Plains, though. Alright. Hardcast Bedlam Reveler. Eight mana, you say? Alright, now I don't even want to cast Bedlam Reveler because I'm discarding two good cards. And it's likely to get countered. Dark Dwellers. Alright, so we can Reveler with the gate backup. It's pretty good. And now we can just concede. I mean, Stony Silence would be okay against Relic, but also turns off our explosives. 。 think I'd rather have the explosives. And still all our interaction. Alright, this hand is excellent. Have blue and white. Do we want negate? I think so. Just a very powerful multi-purpose card. It's gonna help us against that too. Let's go ahead and remand. Alright, that's not really what we want to see. It's risky, but I think we serve visions. Blood Moon isn't the end of the world here. And our hand isn't quite good enough that we can do nothing. Spell Queller's good though. Alright, Cryptic helps against Thing. Peak is going to be useful as well. Pretend like we have Bolt, which we don't. And then here, pay 2. So we'll be able to negate with Spell Queller back up here, which is pretty good. And even if Thing flips and bounces our Snapcasters, that's fairly amazing for us. Especially if we're getting Cryptic value. Right, negate. We'll quell the negate. So this is huge if this resolves. Especially since negate isn't the best to have under Spell Queller. Okay. It is when there's a spell you want to counter on the stack though. Alright, so that transforms, which is reasonable. We'll be able to bounce it though, hopefully. We can't peek first, is an issue. Actually, let's peek, see if we draw a blue source and if the coast is clear. Then we can cryptic. Otherwise, we can just snapcaster. Alright. Spell snare is good here. Against us. We could just Moorland Haunt. But then Goblin Dark Dwellers is going to resolve. Looks like quite the pickle we're in. He spell snares. Now I can spell snare again. I actually should have done that in response. But at least now I can bounce Awoken Horror. Actually, Lightning Bolt would have done the same thing. If we had just had one more blue, or if I had went for the cryptic into the 2 mana, we might have been able to be in it. But now we're just way too far behind. GG's.